Welcome to the Workplace Minute, powered by H3 HR Advisors, the podcast that keeps HR pros, business leaders, and operation teams ahead of the curve. Sponsored by our friends at Paychex and also by WorkHuman. My name is Steve Boese. Employee confidence falls to a near record low, weighed down by economic uncertainty. Today, we're looking into the sharp decline in employee confidence as tracked by the Glassdoor Employee Confidence Index. The latest data showed the share of employees reporting a positive 6-month business outlook for their companies has gone down to 45.1% in April 2025. That's down from 45.3% in March and up only slightly from the record low of 44.9% set back in February. Uncertainty is an anchor on employee confidence, dragging down sentiment as policy changes and a softer economic environment leave more employees feeling anxious. According to a post on the Glassdoor site, economic uncertainty is rising in measures like the Economic Policy Uncertainty Index. Similarly, uncertainty is on the rise in Glassdoor reviews. Mentions of the word uncertainty in reviews have surged 80% in April compared to April of last year. And worker uncertainty has been steadily rising since October 2024 and spiked at the end of March of 2025, just before the Liberation Day tariff announcements. Some comments recently shared on the employer review site include 3+ years of rolling layoffs and uncertainty have taken a hit on morale, with many people feeling a lack of strategic direction. And given the political landscape of everything in the renewables industry right now, there is a lot of uncertainty across the company. Some people have started to leave the company to pursue other things. Other notes about the drop in employee confidence. Confidence has absolutely plummeted in government and public administration, with just 35% of workers having a positive outlook. The drop is particularly sharp, with employee confidence cratering from 49% in November 2024 to 35% in April 2025, which is the largest 5-month drop Glassdoor has seen for any industry since the data began in 2016. Overall, the drop in confidence is perhaps not surprising, given the macroeconomic climate. U.S. workers have been dealing with near constant change over the past few years, including a global pandemic, subsequent return to office mandates, the rise of AI technology, and an increasingly tough job market. Factor in now the uncertainty caused by the Trump administration's erratic and ever-changing approach to tariffs and trade policy, and you have a set of conditions that are causing classic FUD in employees: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. For employers, it may be time to double back on programs and actions to ensure that employees' overall well-being is being protected. During periods of economic uncertainty, proactive and compassionate leadership is crucial to maintaining employee trust, focus, and morale. Here are 3 recommendations business leaders can act on, along with a couple of examples. First, communicate early, openly, and often. Transparent communication helps reduce speculation and rumors, giving employees a clear sense of what to expect. You could host regular state of the business town halls to share financial health, risks, and mitigation plans, and send weekly updates for leadership, even if they're short, just to acknowledge the external challenges, but reinforce what's being done to try to safeguard the company and people's jobs. Next, reinforce company stability and planning efforts. Reassuring employees that leadership is focused on resilience can build employee confidence. You can share tangible actions the company is taking, like diversification of the supply chain or renegotiating contracts, and you can highlight business wins, whether they're new deals, cost savings, productivity gains, that show some positive momentum despite the environment. And finally, and maybe most importantly, 3, prioritize well-being and emotional support. Stress impacts employee performance and health. Offering support signals the company values people, not just productivity. Whether they're flexible schedules or mental health days, access to EAPs and additional counseling services or mental health services, and finally, training managers to spot signs of stress and respond supportively are all ways you can improve employee well-being. With change being the only constant and employees increasingly on the edge, concentrating on what you can control and how you can look after employees may be the key to navigating this turbulent time. Want more on the future of work, talent, and technology? Be sure to hit follow and subscribe and share this episode with a colleague who cares about getting the workplace right. That's it for the show today. We will continue to follow this and all the important topics and trends in the world of work here on the HR Happy Hour Media Network. This has been Steve Boese for the Workplace Minute. powered by H3 HR Advisors.